Hi friends, a very good afternoon to all of you and welcome back once again on the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep. I'm Gourav Gupta and I am sure that all of you are enjoying and learning a lot of things from 500 most expected CAT questions, the series that we have been running since more than a month. I think 2 months से ज़्यादा हो गए हैं and I hope you all are enjoying this series and you are learning a lot of things from these sessions that we are conducting for all of you. So friends, welcome back once again. Today we are going to discuss some of the questions of quant and this is part number 9 for this session. But before that, I would like to tell all of you about a new series that we are starting for all of you. The new series will start from 15th of June. The name of the series is Quant Hua Saral. Okay, so just have a look at a small trailer once again. So Quant Hua Saral, this series we are beginning from 15th of June and this is a surprise series and we would definitely love to have a small feedback from all of you on this series, right? So 15 June onwards you will see. Right now if you want to see the details, so there are some short videos uploaded on the YouTube as well for which will give you the details of this series. So it is going to start from 15th of June. You can save this date in your calendars because this is going to be a surprise series for all of you. All right. So friends, let's come to the point now. Today's series quant questions, 500 most expected quant questions, and the questions that we are taking. So basically, the idea behind these questions is the previous year paper questions of CAT. So you will definitely see a mix of level of difficulty in these sessions that we are conducting for all of you. Now today there are some questions again which will be very easy. Some questions will seems to be moderate level of difficulty. Right now we are not taking very difficult questions because this is just the beginning of the preparation for some of you, and slowly and gradually we are going to increase the level of difficulty. All right, so let's quickly begin with this session. The first question will appear on your screen in a few moments. We'll be solving these questions in the similar format the way we have been doing in my previous sessions. So a question will display on your screen. I'll be giving you 45 seconds to 1 minute to solve every question, and I'll be expecting all of you to solve these questions. All right. So please give your 100% while you are solving these questions, while you are attending this session. All right. And try to find out the answer. Even if you are unable to find out the answer, fine, कोई problem नहीं है. But अगर तुम लोग solve कर रहे हो, अपना 100% दे रहे हो इन questions को solve करने के लिए, that is also an important thing from your side. ठीक है, चलिए तो start करते हैं. Grab your pen and take out one sheet of paper. That will be sufficient. So let us begin. First question on your screen now. So starting with a very, very basic question, if the LCM of two numbers is 480 and their HCF is 16, then how many such pair of numbers exist? ऐसे कितने पेयर एग्जिस्ट करते हैं जिनका हाईएस्ट कॉमन फैक्टर 16 है और लोएस्ट कॉमन मल्टीपल, लीस्ट कॉमन मल्टीपल इज 480? Quickly give me how many such pair of numbers will exist. So I'll give you 45 seconds for this question. आसान question है starting में. I am sure some of you will definitely be able to give me an answer for this one. Yes, any answer? Any answer for this question? All right, चलिए start करते हैं. Now, first of all, I'll use this thing, HCF. HCF of two numbers is 16. Now, highest common factor. Understand what actually this is. Now, HCF 16, 16 is the highest number, 16 is the largest number that can be taken common from both the numbers. So if 16 is the factor of these numbers, so I can say that both the numbers, I'll assume the numbers as n1 and n2. So both the numbers should be the multiples of 16. So I can assume the numbers as 16a and 16b. Now 16 being the largest number that can be taken common from these two numbers, the remaining part a and b, there is an important relation between them. So A and B, they both are co-prime with respect to each other, right? Co-prime का मतलब क्या है? There should not be any common factor between the numbers except one. Okay, so 16A and 16B are the numbers because HCF was 16, where the relation between A and B is they are co-prime with respect to each other. All right. Now further, I'll use the property that product of the numbers, that is 16a multiplied by 16b, is equal to the product of LCM and HCF. So 480 multiplied by 16. Okay. So from here 16 एक 16 से cancel हो जाएगा, दूसरा वाला 16 480 से cancel हो जाएगा, and I'll get the value of the product of A and B as 30. Okay. Now what I have to do is I have to divide 30. I have to write 30 as the product of two numbers. दो numbers कौन से हैं? A and B. So I'll have to write 30 as the product of two numbers such that these two numbers are co-prime with respect to each other. अब जितने भी ways होंगे, they will give me the different values of A and B and hence different pairs for the two numbers. Okay. So A and B can be 1 and 30. It can be 2 and 15. Again, they are co-prime. 3 and 10, they are also co-prime. 5 and 6, they are also co-prime. So these are the total number of ways in which 30 can be expressed as the product of two co-prime factors. So there will be four ways of doing so. So the correct answer for this question should be option D, that is 4. I can see Resham, Saket, and Virendra. Three students have given the correct answer. Rohit, I hope you have understood what mistake you have done in this question and you are able to understand the solution that I have given to you. So the correct answer here is option D. And with this, let's move on to question number 2. Question number 2, very easy question. Just need to pick up the values, substitute, and get the value of A and C. Or you can directly use options as well if you don't want to make linear equations. So totally up to you, whichever way you want to answer this question, but this one is very easy. I want all the students who are there in this session to answer this one. Come on, quickly. So equation is given, a relation between A, B, C, D, N is given. You have to find out the value of A and C if it is given that when B is equal to 6, D is 30. Also when B is equal to 8, D is 36. So using the values of B and D, you can find out two different equations, two different linear equations in terms of A and C, right? Jaldi se. So first answer, second answer, two answers I've got, Rohit and Virendra. Nice, good. Good to see good participation from all of you. So substitute करते हैं first set of values B and D का value. So B is 6. So 6A plus C is equal to 30 is the first equation. And if I'll substitute B as 8, so 8A plus C is equal to 36. I'll perform subtraction. So twice of A is equal to 6. So the value of A is equal to 3. I've got the value of A as 3. So that is there only in option B. Okay, so there is no need to find out the value of C, right? Why to waste the time as I've got the answer using the value of A only. Okay, so correct answer is yes, option B, A equal to 3 and no need to find out the value of C, right? So all of you have given a correct answer. Good to see. Let's move on to the next question, question number 3. Now, question number 3 is similar to the previous one. Again, you will be able to make two equations out of it and find out the values of these numbers. So quickly, give me an answer for this one as well. Hello, Ishank. Two numbers are such that the sum of half the first number and twice the second number is 24. And the sum of twice the first number and second number is 32. You will have to find out the value of the larger number. Quickly, फटाफट से equations बनाओ and find out the answer for this one. Okay, so let me start making the equations. So I'll assume the numbers as A and B. So the first equation, the sum of half the first number, that is A by 2, plus twice the second number, twice of B is equal to 24. So first equation. Second equation, the sum of twice the first number plus the second number is equal to 32. Okay, so these are the two equations and you just have to simplify and get the value of A and B, and out of A and B, whichever is the larger value, that will become the answer of this question. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll multiply. So let's eliminate B out of it. So second equation को 2 से multiply कर देते हैं. So if I'll multiply second equation by 2 and subtract the first equation from that. So 4a minus a by 2. 4a minus a by 2 will be 7 upon 2a. Then 2b minus 2b will get cancelled. 32 into 2, 64. 64 minus 24 is equal to 40. Okay, so the value of A comes out to be 80 upon 7, right? Now 80 upon 7 is among the options. Now, do I need to find out the value of B, the other number? Let's check. Okay, now we have to find out the larger of the two numbers. Okay, if I'll say that A is the larger of two numbers, then answer will be 80 upon 7. Now, can B be larger than A? Look at the four options. Among the four options, option A is largest. Okay, option A is largest. So A ही larger हो सकता है, B उससे बड़ा नहीं हो सकता. Clear? Am I? Are you sure? I'm clear to you, to all of you. So A का value मैंने निकाल लिया. अगर B का value A से बड़ा होगा, if B is more than 80 upon 7, then among the options I should see that answer, right? But in the options, 80 upon 7 is the largest number, and hence I can straight away mark option A as the answer, and there is no need to calculate the value of B. All right, so this way you can save your time and mark the answer as option A. Let's move on and look at the next question, question number 4. So question number 4, find the smallest number by which 2400 should be divided to make it a perfect cube. Divide करना है, multiply नहीं करना. So careful. All right, Ishank, so quick to mark the answer. Good. So 2400. First of all, we should be doing a prime factorization of this number. Okay? So 24 is 8 into 3, 2 cube, and then 100 is 2 raised to the power 2. So the power of 2 will be 5. 3 raised to the power 1 multiplied by 5 square. Okay? Now this is the prime factorized form of 2400. Now I have to divide it with the smallest number, let's say x, such that the remaining part, the result, is a perfect cube. A perfect cube बनाने के लिए the powers should be the multiples of 3. Okay, perfect cube है तो powers multiple of 3 होनी चाहिए, right? Now the problem is with this. First of all, this should be completely removed. Again 5 square should also be completely removed because मुझे divide करना है, multiply नहीं करना. So I can reduce the powers but I cannot increase the powers of these numbers. मैं powers को reduce कर सकता हूँ because मुझे divide करना है. मैं increase नहीं कर सकता, increase नहीं करनी मुझे because I cannot multiply any number with this, right? So 3 की power है 1. I will completely remove this. 5 square should also completely be removed. And then 2 raised to the power 5. So the power of 2 is 5. I should reduce it to 3, right? So if I'll multiply them by 2 square into 3 raised to the power 1 into 5 square, then the remaining number will be a perfect cube. All right. So just to calculate the value of this number, 2 square into 5 square to 100 hota hi hai. 100 into 3 is 300. So 2400 should be divided with 300 and the resulting number will be a perfect cube. Right? So answer is option D, and Saket, Kushagra, Resham and Rohit, all 4 of you have given the correct answer. Ishank has also given the correct answer. Right? Next question, question number 5, based on LCM and HCF. So LCM HCF of two numbers is given, 84 and 21 respectively, and the ratio of these two numbers is 1:4. Then find the larger number among the two numbers. All right. So we have seen a similar question in this lecture earlier. देखा है हमने, ठीक है? I'll use the same property. So since HCF is 21, I'll assume the numbers as 21A and 21B. The product of these two numbers will be equal to product of LCM and HCF. 21 cancel हो जाएगा, 21 and 84 will result in 4. So A into B is equal to 4. Okay. Now A and B का product कितना है 4 and A and B should be co-prime with respect to each other. So there is only one possibility for the values of A and B, that is 1 into 4. Okay, there is only one possibility, right? So the numbers will become 21A, 21B. So 21 into 1, that is 21, and the other number will be 21 into 4, that is 84, right? Also, it matches with the condition that is given in the question that the ratio of the two numbers is 1:4. So 21 or 84 का ratio 1:4 है. Okay. So among the two numbers, the smaller is 21 and the larger is 84. I'll have to find out the larger of the two numbers. So the correct answer will be equal to 84. That is option D. All right. Let's move on and look at the next question. You have 10 seconds to mark the answer of this question. 10 seconds. Come on. Time's up. देखने में मुश्किल लग रहा है, but actually में question बहुत easy है. So I'll start with under root of 169, which is 13. Okay. Now 15 plus 13, 51 plus 13 is 64. So under root of 64 will be 8. Now 188 plus 8 is 196. So under root of 196 is equal to 14. Some of you have given option C as the answer. How can you do that? Saket, Shraddha, how can you do that? Rohit? So the correct answer is 14. That is option D. I'm surprised. I'm surprised to see 3 incorrect answers. My God. So इतना easy question डाला था मैंने and इतना easy question डालने के बाद भी 3 of you have committed mistake and it was not expected from these 3 students. चलिए, no problem. Question number 7 on your screen now. The sum of 3 consecutive odd numbers is 20 more than the first number. Then find the middle number out of these numbers. Again, this is an easy one. Don't commit any silly mistake for this one. Any answer for this one? Sum of 3 consecutive odd numbers. Consecutive odd numbers. So I can start by assuming the numbers as A. So first of all, these are consecutive numbers, but consecutive odd numbers. So consecutive odd numbers will differ by 2. Okay, so the numbers can be assumed as A plus 2, and A plus 4. Okay, so the sum of these 3 numbers, A plus 2, and A plus 4. This is 20 more than the first number. So this is equal to the first number plus 20. All right. So I can find out the value of A from this equation. So the value of A will be equal to 7. All right. The value of A is equal to 7. And I have to find out the middle number out of these. That means I have to find out the value of A plus 2. So the value of A plus 2 will be 7 plus 2. That is equal to 9. So the correct answer is option D, that is 9. Okay. All of you have given a correct answer. Good. Let's go to next question, question number 8. Question number 8 is, what is the remainder when the given series of numbers, the given sum 3 raised to the power 0, 3 raised to the power 1, 3 raised to the power 2 and so on is divided by 20. इसको 20 से डिवाइड करना है और रिमाइंडर फाइंड आउट करना है. Yes, any answer? All right. Rohit, first one, option B. All right. Okay. Now let's consider these numbers one by one. Now 3 raised to the power 0 is equal to 1. Then 3 raised to the power 1, 3 square, 3 cube. Then 3 raised to the power 4, 3 raised to the power 5, 243. I'm sorry, 243. Then 729. Then 2187 and so on. So I have written a first few powers of 3. Okay. Now dividing each of these terms separately by 20 will give a remainder of 1, then a remainder of 3, a remainder of 9. Now 27 when divided by 20, the remainder will be 7. Okay, these are the remainders for the first 4 terms. Then 81 when divided by 20, what will be the remainder? Anyone? 81 को 20 से डिवाइड करेंगे तो रिमाइंडर क्या आएगा? The remainder will be 1. Then for 243 when divided by 20, the remainder is 3, 9, 7, and so on. So now you can see that the remainders are getting repeated. There is a cyclicity that is formed in this case for the remainders of each of these terms. And the cyclicity is 1, 3, 9, 7, 1, 3, 9, 7, and so on. Okay. So I'll combine each of these four terms. I'll combine the first four terms, right? And we'll see what will be the remainder. So 1 plus 3 plus 9 plus 7. The sum of these is 20. The sum of the remainders of the first four terms comes out to be 20. अब 20 को 20 से डिवाइड करेंगे तो रिमाइंडर 0 हो जाएगा, right? So it can be said that the sum of the first four terms when divided by 20, the remainder will come out to be 0. Now, similar case will happen with the next four terms. The remainders sum up to 20, and then 20 when divided by 20, the remainder will be 1. Okay? यस वीरेंद्र, हम जीपी का सम निकाल सकते हैं, बट उसके अंदर क्या होगा, एक बहुत ऑड सी टर्म्स आ जाएगी, 3 रेज टू दी पावर 45 माइनस 1 डिवाइडेड बाय 2. अब ये डिवाइडेड बाय 2 का क्या करना है, ये थोड़ा सा आपको डिफिकल्ट होगा समझने में. सो दैट इज व्हाई आई हैव नॉट यूज्ड द सम ऑफ जीपी. ठीक है, दिस इज द रीजन व्हाई आई हैव नॉट यूज्ड द सम ऑफ जीपी. ओके, सो अब इसमें पैटर्न देखते हैं. सो दिस इज अ कॉमन वे इन विच सच क्वेश्चंस आर डन. सो द सम ऑफ द रिमाइंडर्स ऑफ फर्स्ट फोर टर्म्स इज 20, which will give a remainder of 0 when divided by 20. So effectively the sum of first four terms when divided by 20 will give me a remainder of 0. Next four terms ka bhi 0 aayega, and so on. So if I'll keep on combining 4 terms from the beginning, then the remainder obtained in each of these cases will be equal to 0. Okay. अभी टोटल टर्म्स कितनी है, टोटल टर्म्स कितनी है, 3 पर 0 से लेके 3 पर 45 44. So there are a total of 45 terms, right? Now if I'll combine 4 terms together, so first 44 terms will give me a remainder of 0. Okay, so last term 3 raised to the power 44 बचेगा, जिसके केस में क्या होगा, I can replicate, I can say that the remainder will be 1 only because of cyclicity. Okay, so 3 raised to the power 44 when divided by 20, the remainder will be equal to 1. All right, and hence the final remainder of this question will be equal to 1. That is option B. All right, so 1 will be the final remainder for this answer. Great. So option B is the correct answer. And किस किसने correct answer दिया है? कुशाग्र and साकेत. Option अच्छा, साकेत ने A भी लिख दिया था, साकेत A नहीं होगा. Answer is option B. And Kushagra has given the correct answer. That is option B. Nice, good. Let's move on and look at the next question, question number 9. So again, slightly difficult question. So consider a sequence of positive integers 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, and so on, in which the nth positive number repeats n number of times. So basically 1 is written once, 2 is written twice, 3 is written 3 times, 4 is written 4 times, and so on. Okay, so now you'll have to find out the 2500th term and then divide it by 8 and write the remainder. So 2500th टर्म कौन सी होगी वो फाइंड आउट करना है, एंड अगर एक बार फाइंड आउट हो गया तो उसको 8 से डिवाइड करना है एंड रिमाइंडर फाइंड आउट करना है. So the only task is to find out this 2500th term of the above sequence. So please don't write the answer among the four options. Just tell me what will be this term. कौन सी वाली term होगी? Which term will it be? 2500 term जो है वो कौन सी होगी? Just ये बता दो मुझे. The formula to be used will be n into n plus 1 upon 2, sum of the first n natural numbers. I've given you a hint. Let's see how many of you will be able to use this hint to get the final answer, to get the correct answer. All right, Rohit has given the answer as 15,000. So Rohit, you are saying that 15,000 will be the 2,500th term. Strange. Uh, Carefully, you don't have to count the digits. You will have to count the terms. So 1 will be written once, 2 will be written twice, 3 will be written 3 times, 4 will be written 4 times, then and so on. 9 will be written 9 times, 10 will be written 10 times, 11 will be written 11 times. Okay, likewise. So I have to find out the sum of the number of terms. So 1 is written once, 2 is written 2 times, 3 is written 3 times. So up till now, how many terms I have written? 1 plus 2 plus 3, that is the 1 plus 2 plus 3, that is 6. 6 terms ho chuki hain. Then 4 will be written 4 times and so on. So let's pick up any number. Let's say up till 50, which will be written 50 times. How many terms have been used? So 50 into 51 divided by 2, ऐसा कुछ होगा, right? So basically, total number of terms मुझे 2500 चाहिए, so I'll equate it to 2500, and that will give me n into n plus 1 as 5000. ठीक है? अब हिट एंड ट्रायल कब तक करते रहेंगे? हिट एंड ट्रायल की जरूरत नहीं है, थोड़ा सा हिट एंड ट्रायल चाहिए लॉजिकल. सो n into n plus 1 5000 है, सो 5000 के आसपास कोई एक परफेक्ट स्क्वायर ढूंढ लो. सो 70 का स्क्वायर, 70 स्क्वायर इज 4900. सो यहाँ पे n को 70 पुट कर दो. 70 इंटू 71 कितना होता है ये फाइंड आउट कर लो. तो 7 and 49 0. ओके, सो 4970. तो n का जो वैल्यू है 70, if I'll write all the natural numbers up till 70, right? So total number of terms which will be used, which will be written, will be 4970 terms. Okay, so 1 को एक बार लिखा, 2 को दो बार लिखा, 3 को तीन बार लिखा, 4 को 4 टाइम्स लिखा, 5 को 5 टाइम्स लिखा, एंड सो ऑन अगर चलते गए. एंड लास्ट में if I write 70 times, then a total of 4970 terms are written. अब 70 के बाद मैं क्या लिखना शुरू करूंगा? 71 लिखना शुरू करूंगा. एंड 71 विल बी रिटर्न हाउ मेनी टाइम्स? 71 टाइम्स. बट मुझे तो अब कितनी और टर्म्स चाहिए? हाँ, एक सेकेंड कुछ गड़बड़ किया है मैंने. n इंटू एन प्लस वन डिवाइडेड बाई 2 होगा ना यहाँ पे, सॉरी. सो नंबर ऑफ टर्म्स, अगर मैं n 70 तक लिखता हूं, नंबर ऑफ टर्म्स कितनी होंगी? 70 इंटू 71 डिवाइडेड बाई 2, n इंटू n प्लस 1 अपॉन 2. छोटा सा मैंने मिस्टेक कर दिया, ठीक है. सो अगर n को 70 पुट करते हैं तो नंबर ऑफ टर्म्स हो जाएंगी 70 इंटू 71 डिवाइडेड बाई 2, दैट इज 2 4 8 5. 2485th term will be 70. Okay, अब मुझे और 15 टर्म्स लिखनी है. I'll start writing 71, and 71 will be the 2500 term. All right. So 71 is the term. 71 को 8 से divide करेंगे and remainder कितना आ जाएगा? Remainder will be 7. The correct answer, yes, it is option D. Okay. So option D is the correct answer for this question. Let's move on towards the last question for the day. The given expression is divisible by which of the following? So among the options, you will see x plus 1 and x minus 1. So you'll have to find out the given expression is divisible by which of the following polynomial, x plus 1 or x minus 1. Now, this is the logic that we'll be using in this question. Any expression, any function f of x will be divisible by x minus a if f of a is equal to 0. Or if you are given that f of x is divisible by x minus a, then f of a will be equal to 0, right? So this is what we'll have to use, right? So I'll take one by one. So x plus 1. So f of x will be divisible by x plus 1 if f of minus 1 will be equal to 0. अगर f of minus 1 0 है, then it will be divisible. So I'll substitute x equal to minus 1 in this expression. So minus 1 raised to the power 18 will be 1, minus 1 raised to the power 14 will be 1, plus minus 1 raised to the power 6 will be 1, and then minus 1 as it is. So this comes out to be 0. So I can say that the given expression is completely divisible by x plus 1. Okay, so first part over. Second part, x minus 1. So the given expression will be divisible by x minus 1 if f of 1 is equal to 0. So x को 1 put कर देते हैं. So x को अगर 1 put किया तो 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 1, again वही चीज आ रही है 0. So it can be said that it is also divisible by x minus 1. So क्या आंसर होना चाहिए? Both x plus 1 and x minus 1 it is divisible by. So the correct answer is option D, both x plus 1 and x minus 1. Very basic logic of algebra was used in this question. All right. So friends, that's all from my side for this day. Today we have seen plenty of easy questions, but I could see that a lot of you were also not able to respond in these easy questions. So it's time to build up your basics of algebra and number systems. This is what we have discussed today. All right. Now, one very important information for all of you, anyone who is not a student of BYJU'S Exam Prep, so you can unlock your free trial and ace CAT with BYJU'S Exam Prep, the most comprehensive exam preparation platform. So unlock your 3-day free trial access by logging on to our application. So application download karo, uspe login karo, and using that application, you can have a free access of BYJU'S Exam Prep portal for 3 days. All right. Now, new batches are available and you all can enroll in these new batches for the preparation of CAT 2023. Comprehensive program. The details of this program are given on your screen. You can also use the link that is given in the description to get an understanding of the offerings done by us in this program. Now, in case you are interested in joining, why not get up to 90% scholarship on CAT preparation programs? So the next scholarship test is being conducted on 11th of June at 11 a.m. So kindly register for this session for this test in order to avail the scholarship. Now, what does it take to get into IIM Ahmedabad? Gautam Bawa sir will be taking an interactive workshop wherein we'll be having a conversation with one of the students who have converted IIM Ahmedabad. So Vipula will be in conversation with Gautam Bawa sir on 17th of June at 7 p.m. Now you cannot afford to miss this interactive workshop taken by Gautam Bawa sir. So please do attend this workshop. 500 most expected CAT questions started from 6th of April. This series will continue, and you can subscribe to our YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep to get hold of all these sessions. Friends, that's all from my side. You can get social with us on all these social media platforms. Thank you for being a part of this session. Have a wonderful time.